Hey there, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're here right now, I'm guessing you're carrying something incredibly heavy today. So for the next few minutes, I want you to just think of me as your coach. I'm right here in your corner. We're going to process something that is raw, real, and honestly, incredibly difficult. We're talking about the deep pain of a recent betrayal, and more importantly, how to find the absolute strength to forgive. Okay? Let's just dive right into this.
It's a painfully universal scenario, right? Imagine someone betrays you. Maybe a friend spread lies behind your back. Maybe a business partner completely cheated you. Or, maybe someone you trusted with everything just broke your heart. I want to look you in the eye right now and tell you this. The pain you're feeling, it is entirely real. It is 100% valid. And if you are hurting today, I see you.
In that agonizing, stomach-dropping moment of betrayal, your mind just immediately starts talking to you. You hear these whispers, get even. Make them feel exactly what they made you feel. Show them who they're dealing with. Well, I want to acknowledge that instinct right off the bat. Seeking justice, wanting some kind of retaliation, that is a completely natural, utterly human reaction when you've been cut that deep. Suddenly, revenge pales exactly like justice. But is it really?
This is exactly where we uncover the trap. See, revenge is incredibly seductive because it promises this quick, short-term relief. It feels really satisfying in the heat of the moment. We falsely convince ourselves that, hey, if we hurt them back, our pain will just magically disappear. But there is a massive hidden cost here. The trap is that the more you focus on getting even, the more you actually hand that betrayer extended control over your future. Think about it. They hurt you once, but through revenge, your thoughts become totally consumed by anger, your energy gets drained by resentment, and your peace, well, it gets completely hijacked by the past. Because here is the absolutely crucial reality we have to face. Revenge doesn't heal the wound, it just keeps ripping it open, over and over again. I want you to just let that sink in for a second. By pouring your focus into getting even, you are essentially volunteering to let the person who betrayed you hurt you repeatedly. You're basically doing their work for them.
It's kind of like looking at two completely different types of prisoners. There's the physical trap, right? Someone literally locked behind heavy iron bars. But then there's the mental trap. And that is someone who is walking out and about in the free world, but they're dragging around this massive, heavy chain of resentment locked to their ankle. By constantly replaying those old arguments, reliving the betrayal, and revisiting that same old pain, you essentially become a captive of your own anger. You literally trap yourself.
Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking right now. You've got your defensive walls way up, and you're saying, Coach, if I forgive them, I'm just letting them off the hook. Let's just dismantle that idea completely. Forgiveness is absolutely not pretending that nothing happened. It is not giving them a free pass to hurt you again. It's not excusing their toxic behavior, and it is definitely not forgetting the brutal lesson you just learned. True forgiveness, it is not a weak concession, and it is definitely not surrender.
So what is it really? Forgiveness is simply refusing to let the past dictate your future. It's this profound, incredibly powerful act of self-preservation. You're firmly planting your feet and saying, what happened hurt me, yes, but I absolutely refuse to allow that pain to define who I become. It is not about setting the other person free, not at all. It is 100% about setting yourself free.
And this right here brings us to a major crossroads. Weakness looks at the situation and says, I must destroy them. But strength, true strength, says, I will rise above this. Listen to me. Anyone, literally anyone can react with explosive anger. Anyone can lash out and seek revenge. It takes absolutely zero special effort to be better. But it takes extraordinary courage, immense self-control, and deep, deep wisdom to actually forgive. So I am directly challenging you today. Step into that extraordinary strength. Actively choose to rise above it.
Okay, so how do we actually pull this off? Let's lay out the playbook. Step 1, look forward, not backward. Step 2, feed your growth, not your anger. And Step 3, carry your purpose, not your bitterness. When you actively choose to execute these steps and shift your perspective, something truly remarkable starts to happen. Your energy comes back, your peace returns, your happiness actually finds its way back to you. The past hasn't changed, but you have. And honestly, that changes the whole shebang.
There's a fundamental truth here that the most resilient, impactful leaders throughout history understood perfectly. Holding on to hatred doesn't punish your enemy. It punishes you. Think about the folks throughout history who have endured unimaginable pain and profound injustice. The ones who chose forgiveness didn't do it because they were weak, not even close, Because they chose forgiveness, they became these massive, powerful symbols of leadership, strength, and inspiration. Forgiveness isn't throwing in the towel. It is total liberation.
Which brings us to the binary choice every single one of us inevitably faces when we're dealt an injustice. You have two roads in front of you. The road of revenge, it promises power, sure, but it really just keeps you endlessly tethered to your wound. It virtually guarantees more pain. Then there's the road of forgiveness. It looks way harder at first, I know, but it is literally the only road that helps you actually heal. It is the path that leads straight to peace, growth, and genuine freedom.
Now, I need to empower you with a really hard truth here. Your healing does not depend on them. It depends entirely on you. The person who betrayed you, they may never, ever apologize. They might not ever fully grasp the immense damage they caused, or even feel a single ounce of regret. But you know what? That doesn't matter for your recovery. The power to heal is completely in your own hands. Revenge might win a temporary battle, but forgiveness, that wins your entire life back.
So I have a pretty heavy, direct question for you to chew on. Do you really want to spend your future constantly fighting the past? Or do you want to be free? Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Stop letting them steal your tomorrow. It is time to start reclaiming your life, right here, right now.
I want to leave you with this final, truly empowering thought. Forgive, grow, rise. True strength is never, ever found in getting even. It's found in having the incredible grace and the sheer grit to simply keep moving forward. Take your life back. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. The path to freedom is wide open and waiting for you, but are you brave enough to take that first step today?